Hi. What's up, people? You guys might be confused. Why in the unicorn farts is that chick sitting in Zach's video? Well, hi. Welcome to ZackReacts. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, what are you waiting for? My name's Rosalie, and I am here not by chance. No, I have not hacked Zach's computer or his channel. This is still ZackReacts. I am here because I have a challenge for Zach. We're doing this cool swap where each of us makes a suggestion for an artist that the other has not really reacted to yet, or a song they haven't listened to yet on the channel. And that's what we're going to do today. I was brainstorming and looking through Zach's portfolio, a vast repertoire of all the stuff he's reacted to. And my gosh, he has a lot of amazing videos out there, so go check them out. Make your way through the playlists. But the thing that I noticed that he hadn't reviewed yet is Tool. He's done Sober, but he's not listened to Wings of Marie Part 1 and 2. Now, if you are familiar with my channel, come hang out with me, subscribe, check it out. That one affected me greatly. I'm not going to tell you how, I'm not going to tell you what. Maybe you've seen my reaction to it already. If not, go check it out. But I want Zach to check it out today. Tool, Wings of Marie, Part 1 and 2. Now, buckle up, Zach. It's going to take a little bit. It's a long piece. It's art in my book. But I'm really curious to see how it makes you feel, what you think about it. Open your heart and mind to it. Brace yourself for all that is Tool and the story behind it. I'm not going to tell you anything about the song or words birthed from. I know people in the comments will help you out, and maybe you'll start understanding what it's about as you're listening. I want you to go into this blind with fresh eyes, unbiased. So have fun. And you guys, make sure to subscribe. Check out all the links in the description. Come check out my channel as well if you like. Go support Zach. Subscribe to him. Like, comment, share. Follow him on social media. Yeah, and enjoy. Are you ready, Zach? Take it away.
Well, thank you, Rosalie. Welcome back, guys. We're checking out some Tool. I don't know if it's better to split this into, you know what, I might do two separate videos. I don't know. Maybe I haven't heard this, so maybe once I get through this one, I will we might just stitch them together if it makes sense to, or if it like is left wide open, or if I can just speak on this. I mean, this is it's almost 6.5 minutes, so it's, you know, a full song in and of itself, but it is a part 1. This is WingsForMarie. I think I have lyrics up. I do now. I haven't read them yet. Rosalie specifically said to go in blind, so I am going to do that. I do like to have lyrics here in case I need to refer back to something. So it doesn't look like we're getting a video. No, we're not getting a video. This is just audio only. Let's just listen to it. But again, first and foremost, go support Rosalie. I appreciate her having this fun. It's going to be a cool kind of little back and forth. I'm sure there's lots of stuff that she hasn't done that I might have in my head, and that I haven't done that she has in her head. And this is where she started. We're doing some Tool. Funny thing, I think I just did a long, specifically a drum cam. Hold on one second. Sorry, I thought I heard a knock at the door. A drum cam like 2 days ago with Danny Carey. Of not of this song, but anyway. So I've only done song wise, lyric wise, the Sober, like she had said on the channel. So, anyways, go support Tool. Go like, go subscribe, go support Rosalie. Definitely jump over there if you're new to her channel but not new to mine. Go show some love, please. Go like, go subscribe. On her channel, everything that she's done, she's fantastic. She's very thorough with her reactions, which I love. And yeah, love to have you here as well. If you could, please smash that like, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Let's dive in. We got Tool. This is WingsForMarie Part 1. Let me get you guys some volume. It looks like you're set. Let's go. Um, I'm trying not to pause this too much. I just want to kind of comment on this. So far, there's not a ton to these lyrics, to be honest with you, for a 6.5 minute song. You believe in the movements none could see. You believed in me, a passionate spirit, uncompromised, boundless and open. A light in your eyes, dim, immobilized, vacant, broken, felt the hands. So it's starting to take shape. What if, especially when we get to the end of this verse here, what have I done to be the son to an angel? What have I done to be worthy? There's a lot of reflection going on here. So the song is very slowly progressing. It's almost like, it's almost like the the thoughts have had time to sort of progress, and the intro there, albeit long, could sort of signify this sort of elongated progression of these thoughts, this waiting period. And he says the son to an angel. When you refer to somebody as an angel, they have passed. And he's saying a son to. So I'm assuming we're writing this for his mother. I don't know anything about the story of his mother, but I know that I've heard some Tool stuff, and I know that sometimes he's, Maynard, he's somewhat vocal about views religiously, and I'm not really sure where this is going to go. But when we're talking about angels, and that's it's in the context of religion, of sorts. But very interesting how the song is kind of taking shape. It's very patient. It's very elongated, which is very interesting to me. But when you also have questions, there's multiple questions built in here. What have I done to be the son to an angel? So that's a deep rooted respect, for his mother, right? If it is his mom that we're singing about, I'm going to assume so, because a son to an angel. Unless this is just symbolic and it's something completely profound. And but so it's almost like doubting, and he does within the next line, what have I done to be worthy? Doubting your own worthiness. So he very, very obviously holds her in very high regards, right? And I can relate to that. I think a lot of us, anybody with a mom, that a loving mom. Anyways, we'll keep it going. It's almost like the journey of dealing with feelings. You have this slow. It starts off so slow with this, almost like this pulsating kind of just heartbeat. And then like it progresses, and then it's explosive, and then it calms down a little bit. It's very interesting. Um, that's powerful. That ending is hard hitting there. I'll give you a little backstory on me real quick. So I can kind of personally relate to some of these words, right? Even I mean some of these thoughts. So my mother right now, well, all of my parents are dealing with some sort of health issues, but my mother in the last couple years has she has it was early onset dementia we thought initially, and now it's progressed into like full blown Alzheimer's to a point where literally this next weekend we're moving her out of the assisted living community that she's in because it's not suitable enough and the care is not good enough there into a more a better caring situation because she doesn't really she's kind of lost what's going on, lost touch with things. So I mean even just common conversations are difficult. It's almost like it's not really her there anymore. um so watching anybody in that space, her husband by the way, my stepdad, they've been split up for the past few months because he has Parkinson's, but he fell and broke his hip. So he's at a completely different facility right now. And this is probably TMI for you guys, but it's a little thought provoking for me. Um, and to have care for we just wanted to get them together to have his mind's there but his body's gone, and his her body's there but her mind's gone, so it's kind of a weird sort of contrast, right? um but long story short, so dealing with the slow progression of the acceptance of watching a loved one, especially a parent, and no offense to fathers but especially a mother. My mom was my number one, so it's a little painful to talk about. But I kind of see what he's saying right there. So, and I feel like she was a giving person. Is what this comes across as. She never told a lie. Well, might have told a lie, but never lived one. Right. So there's a lot to be said there. She didn't have a life, but surely saved one. Um, see, I'm all right. So it's almost like he might be saying in this sense like this, this experience might have been very eye opening to him, and also she might have been a just a pillar of help and hope for a lot of people around her. She might have just been a cool ass lady that was that was just very giving to everybody around her. And um it's the context in which this is written. There are religious undertones to this, faith driven, if you will, and I'm assuming that she might have been. I don't know that he is, um, and I don't know a ton about him. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be, you guys let me know down below. I don't know a ton about Maynard, but um, she never told it. See, I'm all right. Now it's time for us to let you go. That's your acceptance right there. I'm interested to see what happens in part two. That's kind of like you're speaking to somebody, but obviously they're gone. It's time for us to let you. You're speaking to yourself, in carrying this weight with you. And I haven't been through this personally. I have a feeling I'm about to be very soon, like 4 times over. Well, not very soon, hopefully, God forbid. But it's just sort of the natural life occurrences. We all have to pay taxes, and we're all gonna die. Um, that's just how things go. So it's one of those things that uh, I don't know. I'm still in the spot where personally, I'm just speaking for myself. That's a bit numb to that at the moment, and it'll probably hit me about like a ton of bricks at some point. But I'm trying to learn things and accept things. But I feel like that's kind of what he's doing with this song. I feel like this is almost a message to himself. Um, and you guys let me know, I could be way wrong. That he's writing this letter. It's just almost like a letter. He's saying, he says, he starts off saying you, and then we get the middle section there where, and it could be the trajectory that he intended with the writing of this. We're saying you, a light in your eyes, dim, immobilized. So I don't know what happened to her, but immobilized is kind of a key word there. Um, and then from thereafter, we're referring to her as she. And that's right after the song has this little kind of hardcore explosive moment, right? Where just it gets chaotic and you don't know what to do with, with your thoughts. And then it kind of calms down as you start internalizing, you start thinking about things. I feel like that kind of, could be the trajectory when you're talking to you, like, like ultimately she's there initially and then she's not. And then you have to come to terms, right? And that's, I feel like this letter is almost, again, sort of, even though we're saying you and she, almost kind of to himself, to to let him know that, yeah, this is all right. And then anybody else that's, that's dealing with something similar, myself included. So anyways, that's my take on that. The song itself, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, you know, hard hitting, just in your face, just crazy guitars and insane drums and just uh just a crazy rock metal song. But that's not what this is. This is there's more messaging here for a 6.5 minute song, and now a 20 some odd minute video of me just talking. We've it's I think that there's a lot to be said in a little bit of space. But anyways, that's my thoughts on that. I think Rosalie has some questions for me. I'll post those after.
What did you think? How did it make you feel? What are some of the words, if you're just free associating for a moment, some of the words and thoughts that come to mind after listening to that? Is there any part of it that you can relate to personally? And for everyone watching, you know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, go support ZackReacts, and we'll see you on the next ride.
I think I've probably answered them in my in my little my crazy tangent right there, but we'll cut it there. Make sure you go support Tool. Please go like, go subscribe. Also, go support Rosalie. Appreciate her sending me this, and I will probably post number 2 either alongside this, or if I might post this today, and I might post the next piece of this tomorrow. I might separate them. But they'll only be like a day apart. So, anyways, have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. And make sure you smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. If you want me to check out anything else by Tool or by anybody, best way to get me is going to be on Patreon. Jump over there. Come say what's up. It's a free platform. It's really easy to use. Definitely drop some comments down below. I do read all my comments. And have yourself a wonderful rest of your Sunday night. We'll talk to you on the next.